So after reviewing the comments in my previous video, it was obvious to me that these people wanted an interior for the Walter White house. So guys, I mean, I have it right behind me. We are back with the Walter White house. We are going to do the interior in today's tutorial, everyone. And here's the house again, right here. You can see that it hasn't really changed much, but let me show you the inside today. This is the interior we're going to be building in today's video. Fully furnished with couches, TVs, tabletops, lamps, and fireplaces, and everything that's inside a house, at least from the Breaking Bad house. We're going to do everything. We got the kitchen, and then we have the hallway down this way, which leads to numerous bedrooms. We have a bedroom here. We have Junior's room right here, and of course the master bedroom right here. Now, I know there are some things in this house that aren't, complete. There isn't a bathroom, which usually should be in the master. You should have access in the master bedroom to go to the bathroom, which is right over here usually, but there wasn't just enough space for that. And, hopefully it's fine. But yeah, there's also like a little closet over here, which if you remember, Walter had to fix his water heater, which was down there. But guys, without further ado, let's get started with this tutorial. Before we begin, if you do enjoy tutorials like this, guys, definitely like and subscribe, turn on notifications so you know when the next video is coming out. But guys, without further ado, let's get started with the tutorial. Alright guys, so let's get started here inside of this house. This is the other house I built right here, which is completely empty. But let's get started with this tutorial. So, we have this area right here, this entryway right here. What we're going to want to do is take our birch planks and extend this wall out just by a little bit. And, we can also, while we're at it, kind of close it in. Something like this right here. Close it in. And bring this across, just like so. And then, guys, what we can actually do is take our slabs and bring them across, such as this, to connect with the other side of the little cross section we built right here with the birch. And in the middle right here, you can take your spruce and bring it across like so. So you should have a shape like this on the ceiling right here, guys. And after that, you can take our birch slabs and place them just in the little in the gaps right here in the ceiling. So we could fill that in like so. Fill that in. Fill in all these gaps right here. And there we are, guys. Now also right here, I should mention this right here. If I can just get out a redstone torch or whatever the heck. Let's get out this right here. This should work. It's going to be a redstone lamp right here. Get some light in this room. There we are. Very nice, very nice. Now let's also get a carpet while we're at it. Now the carpets in this house, unfortunately, they're very, how should I put this? Very depressing. I can see why Walter White was very depressed. Because it's all brown and it's all ugly. But this is how it is, all right? I'm only building based on the film. But yeah, basically you're just going to want to fill it in like this. You want to fill it in and fill it in like so. And actually, I'm sorry, guys. You want to leave this open right here such that, oh, I'm sorry. You fill this in, and this is all green wool right here. So all this is going to be green wool just like that, guys. And then over here in this corner, guys, we're just going to put a little table right there. And over here, we're going to leave a space right there. And we're going to go 1, 2. We're actually going to put a TV on top of there. Just like that, guys. So as of now, you should have this right now for the room, and we'll keep on going with this. All right, guys. So now let's get started with some extra little furnishing details over here. We can add a little table right here, give it a little bit of design right there. Now let's get a TV going right here. So the way you can do the TV is put some black concrete, then add little levers on each side of it so you can flip them back and forth, and it looks like a little TV right there. Now, over here in this corner, I want to do a little potted plant, so I'll put some potsel right there for now. And we can also add a sofa right here, just like that with the prismarine, dark prismarine stairs, just like so. Over here, we can add a lounge chair. Now, I'll show you what you can do. You can add 2 little spruce stairs like that and connect them. Add your spruce shelf and wrap it around the lounge chair just like so. And then we can also add a little coffee table right in the center like that, guys. And now what we can do is we can actually get out our end rods. And this is the lamp design which I've been using for this build. Pretty easy, actually. What you do, let me break a little hole right here so I can just get out. Oh, break that too. But you do a little bit of an end rod like that, and then a skeleton facing outwards so that you don't see the skeleton. And from the inside, it should look something like this. So that looks like a little lamp right there, and it actually emits light. And then over here, we can do the same thing. We can break this, add a end rod, then add a skeleton, just like so. And guys, we have a little bit of a nice looking living room here. And then finally, we can also add our paintings in this room. Let's get out our paintings right here. And while we're at it, let's also get that potted plant going. So we'll add a large fern in the corner. I feel like that fits pretty well. We can add that. And let's see here. So we don't want that. There we go. We can add that. And let's see. We'll put another one over here. Nice paint. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. Let's get another one right here. Oh, that's not where it's supposed to go. It's supposed to go right here. Break that right there. And let's put our painting right there. So there we are. Let's put our plant back. And we can also, while we're at it, you can see this little add a place plank right there. If you want to put a painting above the door, it covers that up right there. And yeah, there we are, guys. So let's also, while we're at it, take our birch slab and bring it across all the way like that. So here is the first part of the house, all complete. So now we're going to move on to the living room with the fireplace. All right, guys. So what we can do is we can work in here, and we can start at this wall right here, and we can bring this back by 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we can actually just bring it out to 7 technically, and bring it just all the way across, just to here for now. And then while we're at it, we can also tear a a little entryway right there, trying to match what we did over there on this side. And then right here on this wall, break these two right here, and this is going to be a hallway going out to the bedrooms, just like that. And then we can also bring this wall up right here with the birch planks, just like so. We can also do the same thing over here, bring it all the way up. And we can do the same thing right here. And we can bring this across and add in our birch slabs, just like so. And then what we're going to want to do, guys, for this room right here, just tear up all of this grass right here and just add in our carpet. We're just going to fill it in with brown wool. So I'll do that real quick off camera for you guys. All right, guys. And once you have that filled in, you should look something like this. And we can actually come over here and we're going to fill this in and add a slab of birch right on the bottom, just like so, guys. Now what we can do is actually take our birch stairs, and what we're going to want to do is just fill it across just like so. I'm going to do the same thing on this side, fill it across just like that. And now, guys, what we're going to want to do is on this level right here. Let's see, how did I do this? So I take it back. What we want to do is, so you're going to have one birch stair right there, move it in by 1, add a spruce stair. Same thing on this side, we add a spruce stair just like so. Over here, we're going to do the exact same thing, add our spruce stair, and then we're going to add a spruce stair just like that, guys. Next, what we're going to want to do is take a spruce slab and bring it across to the other side just like so, and bring this across to the other side just like so. Now what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to take our spruce slabs and basically along the edges right here, we're going to want to bring it all the way to this side right here. And then same thing over here, we're going to want to take this and bring it across just like so. All right, and now what we're going to want to do is we're going to come up to this upper area right here, take our planks and fill in this just like so, guys. Same thing over here, take your planks and fill it in just like that. And then for this top area right here, you want to leave a half gap like that. So you want to fill it in with birch planks just like so. So around this level right here, guys, basically fill that in with birch planks just like that. And right now you should have something looking like this, guys, just like so. Alright, guys, now that we have the ceiling filled in and the walls and the floor done, we can get started on adding our furnishings in here. And to get started, we can actually just add 2 of these stripped oak logs right here, followed by a scaffolding right on top of that, just like so. Over here, guys, we can also add another scaffolding right here in the corner. We're going to add another one of these end rod lamps on there later, and we can do that in just a bit, actually. And now we're actually going to move on to the fireplace. Now, the fireplace is a little complex in design, but I think it's very doable. So what we can actually do is take our mud bricks, break these 2 birch stairs, bring the fireplace down just like so. And what we can actually do is take, we want to break this, and we're going to make this mud brick as well. And take a mud brick upside down and have it go up just like so. And then, guys, what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to bring these out just like that to here. And I'm sorry, did I do this right? Let's see. this needs to be, there we go. So yeah, upside down, we want to face it this way, and it should come out and make a little design like that. A little complex, but feel free to rewatch it if you need to, but that is our fireplace, just like so. Then we're going to want to break these 4 blocks of wool and replace it with red wool, just like so. And actually, we're going to want to do a table right here in the middle, just like that, guys. Let's see. And then over here, what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to build a little seat design. So we can actually do this is waxed copper, just like this. You can do it like that. And this is waxed weather copper trapdoor. So not just waxed copper, the weathered one is what you want. And that just adds like a little leathery kind of design, I guess you could say, and a little sofa like that. And then over here, guys, we're going to want to do a spruce stair followed by 2 shelves, just like so. And you should have something that looks somewhat like this, guys. And what we can do now is we can also get out our, let's see, I'm just going to grab this end rod over here in the corner. And the skeleton. Grab the skeleton. And we could add our lamp design right here and fill that in. And you're going to see this on the outside. I think that's ugly. So what I do is I took a shelf and I made a birch shelf and I just covered it up like that. Never happened. Never happened. All right, and let's just head on back inside over here, guys. And we can add some plant decorations now. So let me get out a pot right here. And let me get out a little fern right here, guys. And we can actually add a flower pot and a fern just like so. And for extra detail and decoration, what you can do is you can also take out some orange candles if you want. Take out a flint and steel. And we can also take out our jungle slabs and trapdoors. And I'll show you why in just a sec, why we need those guys. But what we can do for now is place the orange candles just like so. Light those if you want, you know. Yeah, light those up. And what we can also do is take our trapdoors and fill it in. Fill that in just like so. And this is like a little cabinet design right here. Very simple, very easy, nothing too complex. But I think it came out pretty well. And once we do that, guys, this is the living room area all done and complete and ready to go. So what we're going to do now, guys, is move on to the dining room area and the kitchen. All right, guys, moving into our dining room area, what we can do is we're going to build a wall. So you'll have the glass door right here, leave 2 blocks, and then on this 3rd block right here, we're going to want to bring this all the way across right to here, and it should connect perfectly with the wall, just like so. Bring this up all the way up, just like so, by 2 blocks, just like that, all the way up. And over here, guys, you just want to bring this up like so, just to there. And we can actually bring this across just like that. Now for the floor, guys, what I'm doing for the floor is pretty simple. Let's just tear this up. I'm just taking stripped oak logs and bringing it across all the way, just like so, basically for the whole floor. So we can do that real quick, guys. And once again, guys, if you enjoy these tutorials, definitely like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel, gives me some inspiration, and gives me some motivation to upload more and, do whatever it takes to do better with my tutorials. Also comment, guys. Let me know what I should build. The only reason I'm doing this interior tutorial in the first place is because, you guys told me, like, hey, I want it to happen. I want it to happen. So I always listen. I always listen. All right, guys, and once you have this filled in, what you can do is we're going to take our upside down spruce stairs and bring them across just like so and connect them all the way to this wall right here. So we're not going to place them on this wall, but just around just like that. Then we're going to take our smooth quartz blocks and fill in the ceiling just like so. Just like that, guys. And what we can do now is we can also grab out let's see right here, where are they at? I'm looking for spruce fences and spruce trap doors. And what we can get started here is the actual dining room table. So we're looking at this window right here, the first one on the left. We'll leave a space between the wall and add our stair right here, then add a little fence like that, and then another stair on the opposite end. The trapdoors will act as the tabletop. And finally, above the table, we can add a little light like that, a little lantern light, I think that looks pretty good. And in this corner over here, guys, what we're going to want to do is add our stripped oak plank, just like so. Jungle shelves going around it. And while we're at it, we can also get out these jungle trapdoors again and the jungle slab. And we're going to do another one of these cabinet designs just like so. Um, Fill it in just like that and add a slab on top just like that, guys. Lastly, for here, I thought it would be nice to add a little, let's see, get out an item frame. And inside of the item frame, we could put a clock. And, I just kind of slap that on this wall right here. Just adds a little nice design detail to it, in my opinion. And I think that looks pretty nice. And also, guys, if you want, for the cabinet right here, or the little opening right here, this is going to be an opening to the kitchen, by the way. This can be filled in with the spruce trapdoors, and we can also fill it in with a birch slab just on top like that, guys. And there is our beautiful, lovely dining room all set and ready to go. All right, guys, and now what we're going to do is we're going to move on to the kitchen. And so what we're going to want to do is you're going to have this area right here, and we can actually, bring this down just a little bit, just for reference for now. And then from this wall here, we're going to leave a space of 3, so 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to, fill this in just like so. And what we can do here now is leave a space right here. And this can be filled in with a birch wall going across all the way down just like this. And we can actually fill this up just like we did before. And fill it up, fill it up, fill it up. And fill this up to there. And bring that across to there just like so, guys. And then what we can do is actually take our slabs and bring it across just like that. And you should have something like this. Now, guys, this window is from my exterior tutorial. I'm actually going to just adjust this a little bit. I'm going to shift this window over by 1, just like so, just so it looks a little more symmetric. I fixed that myself. And for the flooring for the kitchen, guys, this is going to be filled in with polished granite, just like this. And let's just fill all this in just like so. Fill it in, fill it in, fill it in. And fill in the floor, just like so, guys. When it comes to doing interiors, I always love doing the kitchens because you can add so many little details, so many things in the kitchen. Like, for example, right here, this is going to be a refrigerator. And for the refrigerator, I just did a quartz thing, quartz little, a 2x2 thing of blocks with slabs on top, followed by doors just like that. And I just love that. That's just beautiful in my opinion. And then, guys, what we can do is we can also get the roof going here. So I'm actually just going to do the same thing I did over here with spruce stairs and quartz. And what I did was, just do upside down stairs on this side right here, and then upside down stairs on this side right here. And then you could take your quartz and just fill it in just across like this, and fill in the roof just like so, guys. Fill that in just like that. And then right here in the center, I'm going to break out a 2x2 in the ceiling right there. And reason for that, I want to actually get out my sea lanterns. I want to get out that. And I also want to get out my iron trapdoors. And we can add a little ceiling light in just like so. Just like that, guys. All right, guys. And now what we can do is get our countertops going for the kitchen. So what we can do is fill this in with a spruce plank just like so. Get 2 cauldrons right there and another spruce plank right there. And we can actually fill that in just to there. And 2 spruce planks right there, guys. And then oak shelves will go on the outer edges just like that. And we could add a little cutting board right there with a black pressure plate just like that. And then we can also right here break this upside down stair. We're going to add 2 blocks of the dark oak. And we can bring the dark oak all the way across just like that with a slab on top. Just like so, guys. And then right here, we can add, our spruce fences followed by a light gray carpet on top for a little countertop area right here. And we should have something like this going, guys. Now what we can do is we can also add, let's see, we're going to break these blocks right here. We're going to do a polished tough stair just like so, and then an upside down polished tough stair just like that. And we can actually get out our iron trapdoor followed by, let's see, which block was it? It was this block right here, the crafter. Let's also get out a crafting table while we're at it, because we're going to need that real quick. And we're also going to need the birch shelves, just like so. Now we're going to put a crafting table over here in the corner, just like that. and a crafter right here. And this just looks like a stovetop, guys. So you can cook your things right there. Let's add a little vent fan right there, kitchen fan. And we can add some more shelves on top, just like that, guys. And there we are with our kitchen, all set and done. Looking very nice. All right, guys, now that we're all set and done with the kitchen, we're actually just going to move into our hallway now and get this going. So we have our 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks right here. And let's see, we're going to leave a space right here, and then this is going to be another wall, and we can actually just bring this across just like this, guys. We're going to fill all this in just like that, and we can do that. And then we'll also fill this in just like so, and we're going to make a little doorway right here, just like that. And then the hallway floor, guys, is just going to be our brown wool, just like before, and you should have something like this. And let's also, while we're at it, get some paintings in the hallway right here. We're actually going to have a small painting right here. Really, whatever works. And then I'm going to add a 1x1 painting right here. And we're going to add another 1x1 painting. Ooh, there we go. A little painting just like that, guys. All right. And we're going to actually move over here now. So you should have this doorway right here. And then this is going to be another hallway. So you should wrap it around just like so. Just like that, guys. And then this right here is going to be a garage area right here. And I just want to see real quick here how large this place is. So we should have one. So, ooh, break that right there. And tell you what, guys, we can actually fill this in with our mangrove right here for the garage door, just like that. And then we should have a space of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then this is where we build our wall to close off the garage, just like that. And we can fill this going up just like so. And bring the wall going across just like this, guys. And this is our hallway that we're going for the house right here. And then this can all be filled in with the brown wool. Filling it in just like so, guys. Just like so. And then we can also add another one of our doorways right here to the garage. Alright, guys. And then right here we can add a doorway. This is going to go into Walt Junior's room right here. Just fill this in like that. We can add another wall right here. And on this side over here, guys, we're going to add a doorway, actually right here, actually. And this goes into the master bedroom right here. And just some extra details I want to add in here. We're actually going to break this door right here. We don't need them. You know, it was only because from the exterior of the house, this is what it looked like from Google Maps view. There was a doorway there, but we don't need that. And then in this room right here, guys, we're going to want to fill this in with another window just like that. And then we're going to leave a space right here of 2, and we're going to add a 2x2 window right in there just like so. Fill that in with your black stained pane just like that, guys. All right, guys, we're now going to move into this door right here on the right. So first things first, we're going to get out our crimson nylon right here, and that's a crazy word, but this is what we're going to use for a carpet. Now, you can call this ugly, and if you don't like it, you can use something else, but this is what I'm using for a nice carpet design in here. And yeah, it's a little crazy, but it works, in my opinion. And then, guys, what we're going to want to do right here is we're going to add another one of these lamps right here. So we're going to add this, and this is going to be a taller lamp. So we actually want to angle it so that we can get that upside down end rod just like so. And we're going to add the skull just down there like that and fill it back in just like so. We're going to add a block of quartz right there, and we're going to fill that in 2 little black buttons right there with a little brewing stand right there like that, guys. And then we're going to leave a block right here, and actually, you know, I'll fill that in with a birch plank for now. And we're going to put a pink bed right there. And what we're going to want to get out is, let's see here, we want a jukebox. And I also want to get out a oak door right here. And I want to get out this oak trap door just like that, guys. And I want to fill that in with a jukebox like that. And right here, actually, this is going to be a closet design like that, guys. And we can actually put little trapdoors like that. And let's also just get out our smooth quartz. I'm sorry, we don't want the block. We want stairs or slabs. Let's see, smooth quartz slab. And while I'm in the menu, let me also just get out a birch stair, just like so, guys. And we're going to want to fill that in just like that. And we can fill this in all the way across for our ceiling design right here. And we have our bedroom, our first bedroom of the house, just like that, guys. All right, guys, and for this hallway right here, this can actually be filled in all the way with our quartz blocks, or smooth quartz blocks, just so that we have a ceiling for the hallway, just like so. And let's just fill in all the gaps, so we should have something like this so far. All right, guys, we're moving into the garage now. And inside of the garage, first and foremost, let's just make our floor real quick. And the floor is just going to be regular old andesite. So break all that, fill this in with our andesite, just like so. Let's fill all that in just like that, guys. Get every little inch filled in. And we're actually just going to use the smooth quartz for the roof. Just fill that in just like this, guys. Just like that. And let me fill that in to the top. There we are. All right. And we can also add our glowstone. Ooh, scary noise right there. Let's ignore that. Glowstone, just like that, in the middle block right there, a block away from the walls, and iron trapdoor, just like so. And then for little, like, boxes and storage and whatnot, add some beehives and, crafting tables and chests. And this just looks like, there's a bunch of clutter in the garage and whatever. And I also just want to get out a andesite, polished andesite stair. And what we're going to do is we're going to find the center of the garage door, put an upside down stair just like that. Two chains going this way, and then an upside down grindstone. And this just looks like the mechanism that lifts the garage door up. And I personally love that design, actually. I think that came out very nice. But guys, yeah, this is our garage right here. All right, guys, now that we're all done with the garage, I'm going to actually move into Walt Junior's room over here and fill this in all the way with our brown wool, just like so. Get all that in just like that. Fill that in, fill that in, fill that in, and there. Now we're also just going to add a little computer desk right here. So find the center of the room and fill it in just like that, guys. Then we also want to just get an upside down blackstone stair facing inwards like that, and we can get a little computer screen just like so. And I also just want to get another one of these lamps going right here. Let me just try to angle this right, facing the wall. Yeah, there we go, guys. And then over here in the corner, two of these dark oak blocks and stairs facing inwards on each other, just like that. And we can also get one of these, 1x2 paintings going just like so, guys. And while we're at it, what I want to also do in here is I'm just going to adjust the window so that it looks symmetric in the bedroom, just like that, guys. We can also get another one of these jukeboxes going. Let me just grab it in here and get the slabs. And the jukebox is going to go right here, and we're going to fill in the roof with our slabs, just like so, guys. And we'll fill that in, fill that in, fill that in, and we'll also get another brick stair going here, and that's going to act as an office chair right there. All right, and what we're going to do now is I'm going to get out, let's see, where is our bed at? Let's see here, red bed. Let's get that one out. And while we're at it, we'll also get out our oak door, and we'll get out our oak trapdoor, just like that. And the bed is just going to go in just like so. And the closet is going to go just like, how did I do this? Right here. And you can fill that in just like that, guys. And this right here is Walter Jr.'s bedroom, all set and done. All right, guys, we're moving into the final room of the house right here. This is Walter White's bedroom. This is the master bedroom. And what we're going to do is just break the flooring to the bedroom, and it's all going to be brown wool again. Very easy. So we'll just fill this in just like so. Fill all this in. Oop. Getting sloppy there. Let's fill this in. Let's get that. And fill it all in, guys, just like so. All right, guys, and now what we're going to do is we're going to get the bed going here so we can get two stairs in the center of the room right there. So where this wall is right there, we're just going to get two stairs. Fill that up, two jungle planks, just like that. Upside down stairs going this way. And then we're going to get a slab just like that in the center right there. Our cyan bed, we're going to have three of them going along just like that. And then polished deep slate stairs are going to go upside down along the edges of the bed just like that. We're going to add spruce shelves right here in the corner. And then we're going to add another shelving unit right over here. And for this shelving unit, we can do spruce stairs, spruce stairs, spruce stairs, spruce stairs, and a slab going across just like that. All right, guys, and let's move over here in this corner right here. We're just going to add jungle stairs upside down, get a little table just like so. We're going to leave a space and then add a 2-block thing of spruce planks right there with a slab on top. And we're also just going to add our birch shelves in just like so. We can also add a 2x2 painting right there. I guess that one works, whatever. And then, guys, over here in this corner right here, we're going to add a larger closet design just like so. And then going to get trapdoors on top just like that. We're also just going to fill in the roof right here with our slabs. Get all that filled in just like so, just like so. Come on, fill it in, fill it in. And there we go. And then, guys, we're also just going to break this right here. Yeah, that's fine. I'll get back in somehow. We're going to break this, and we're going to add our skeletons facing outwards like that, and fill that in just like so. And I'm just going to break this so I can get back in. There we are. And, guys, what we can do last but not least is we can add a little sapling right here. Let's get out a pot, and let's also, where's our pot? There it is. And let's get out a candle. Let's get out a candle. Let's do a regular candle this time. And we can also get flint and steel to light the candle. And we're going to add our pot right here. Flour. And we're going to add candles. Light that. And a little cup right there or whatever. And that's the interior design for the house, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe. Let me know what I should build next, guys. And I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching, guys.